Happy Homebrew Wednesday on a Thursday. This is going to be my Homebrew Wednesday travel edition. I had to travel for work. Knew I wasn't going to be able to be back home in time to be able to do a video, so I brought all my equipment with me. I was hoping that maybe I could get by a brewery up here in Erie, Pennsylvania, and maybe get a little footage and maybe a tasting or something like that. Unfortunately, not the case. I went to a local brewery, and I'm not going to name the name of the place at all because I don't want to badmouth anybody or anything. But looked on the website, said they had a whole bunch of beers that they had on tap. Got there, tried to order a flight. Said they couldn't do flights because they didn't have their year-round beers in stock, and they didn't do it on sale. I don't know what it's some kind of excuse about not doing a flight. So tried a couple beers. One was a double IPA. The other one was from an experimental hop. And I don't know who gave the green light on the experimental hop beer, but I'm telling you what, it was... I'm pretty sure if you strained a beer through a sock, that's probably what it would taste like. So, again, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody, but it was just like, I don't know who approved that to go on the tap list because it was not that great, let's just say. So I had to wind up going to the old standby and get some Sam Adams Rebel Juiced IPA to clean the palate off. So what's been going on? I did not get a chance to keg the flat tire or fat tire clone before I left, so I've got to do that when I get back, and then slap the old Blickman quick carb on it and carb that sucker up so we can try that out and see what that tastes like. It's looking pretty clear. I pulled a sample off the other day just to kind of see what it would do. I left it sit out for just a little bit, and it cleared up like crystal clear. So hopefully those those findings that I put in there are doing their job, and they seem like they are. So I think that'll be pretty good. The other thing going on is National Homebrew Day is upon us. So I just kind of was curious to find out who all out there is planning on brewing on that day. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you guys are planning on brewing. If you are brewing, what are you brewing? The homebrew club that I belong to, Sods, we are going to, I believe, go to one of the local breweries, and they're going to provide us with a particular recipe. I'm not sure which one. There was like, I think, 3 different recipes, if I read on the website correctly this year, that they were targeting to brew. I don't know which one it'll be, but whichever one it'll be, usually it's a good time. I mean, everybody, goes to the brewery, gets their wort, and then either brews on site or takes it back and do it. So I was thinking maybe might go back to the house and do a live brew day on there with that. Be a lot of fun. See if we can get a bunch of people from around the world chatting. I know we had some international representation last time we did a live brew day, so be kind of fun. Wouldn't be nearly as long this time because we wouldn't be mashing and doing all that stuff. So, but I think it'd be a good time. So, I think we'll try to do that, and I'll try to figure out, maybe give some people a little bit of advance notice if we can find out when they're giving out the wort and when we think we might be back home with it and all that stuff. Because I want to get some footage out there at the brewery that's supposed to be giving us the wort as well, and just kind of be a lot of fun to do that. Incidentally, on that note, there is a channel that I got wind of the other day called Ornery Ales, and they have just a few videos right now, a small amount of subscribers, but they had an idea, and good luck to them taking this one on. They want to have everybody upload some videos from the brew day this on National Homebrew Day, and they want to like compile this big compilation video of all these different people brewing beer. They want to know like what your name is, and if you have a YouTube channel, what that is, and then what you're brewing on, all that stuff. So I don't know. I'll put a link to their channel below, and actually even a link to their website, because you can upload a 500 megabyte video according to what I understand. So might be something fun to do. I thought I'll try it. I'll give it a shot at least, and I think it'd be fun to be a part of that. So I just want to let you guys know that I found that out. Aside from that, that is about it. I suppose, I should have probably called SJ. Oh, wait a minute. He was on the screen a minute ago. Should have called SJ and hooked up with him for some beers. I bet his beers would have been better than what I was experiencing at the brewery. So I don't know. Maybe next time I'll hit him up. I don't know where he's at in Pennsylvania. I know he's in Pennsylvania, but that's a big, long state. I don't know if you guys have ever driven across it before, but that is a lot of real estate to cover. So The other thing that is awesome up here in Erie is the sunsets. Man, I'll tell you what, the sunsets. I'm staying at the Marriott on Sassafras Pier, and it's like way out at the water's edge there, pretty much. And I'm telling you what, there are some breathtaking sunsets that go on up here. So if you guys ever get a chance to get up here and check that out, Presque Isle is beautiful too. But as a matter of fact, roll the sunset. So with that, I am going to wrap it up and say Happy Homebrew Wednesday to everybody on Thursday. And cheers, have a beer. The weekend is near.